Hi, third grade, and welcome to the final day of week 13 in your Green Grammar book. Today we're going over the last section or the Thursday section in there. Number 1, use the subordinating conjunction to combine the two sentences. They want us to use if there to combine the two sentences. And then we're going to label the independent and dependent clauses of the sentence. Okay, so our two sentences are study for the test, you will do much better. So they want us to put that subordinating conjunction if in there somehow so that these two sentences can combine and become one. So I think it makes sense to say, if you study for the test, you will do much better. Here's how that would look. If you study for the test, comma, you will do much better. Okay, so now we're going to look at those clauses and see, is it an independent clause? Remember, independent meaning that it can stand alone by itself and be a complete sentence, or is it a dependent clause? So the first one is, if you study for the test. Is that a complete sentence by itself? If you study for the test. No, you should all be saying no. That is a dependent clause then, since it cannot be by itself. Let's look at the second clause though. You will do much better. That is an independent clause, because look up above, that is a complete sentence. You will do much better. Therefore, I labeled that as my independent clause. Now remember, when you have a dependent clause mixed with an independent clause, that is called a complex sentence. Okay, so let's look at number 2. Now they want us to use this sentence and say, is this a simple, a compound, or complex sentence? The sentence is, Don refuses to eat vegetables, nor will he eat fruit. Okay, well, the first part there, Don refuses to eat vegetables. That you should be able to say in your head, okay, if it were just that and nothing else, that is a complete sentence. So therefore, you should be very confident that that is an independent clause. Nor will he eat fruit. Now, remember, nor is a coordinating conjunction. Okay, so when you have a sentence with a comma and a coordinating conjunction, you just use the other part to see if that's an independent or dependent clause. And what I mean by that is you're not going to say, nor will he eat fruit. You're just going to look at, will he eat fruit? Okay, and that part is an independent clause. Will he eat fruit? Okay, that is a complete sentence by itself. All right, therefore, when you have two independent clauses joined together, that is a compound sentence. Number 3, my favorite, use descriptive language to rewrite the sentence. The trees were orange. Pretty boring. Okay, so I am going to add some adjectives to make that more exciting. And I decided to write, the beautiful maple trees were bright orange. All right, so I added actually 3 adjectives, 3 describing words there. Beautiful, maple, and orange. Okay. Number 4, find a word with a prefix or suffix that matches the definition in parentheses. Vivian is the blank runner on our team. What word would you use to say that she's the most fast runner on the team using that word fast in your answer? You need to use the superlative, right? The est ending, fastest, okay? Vivian is the fastest runner on our team. And lastly, number 5, they want you to look at the underlined phrase, which this week is rocking the boat, and tell whether the meaning is literal or non-literal. So let's look at the top sentence. He caused a lot of trouble for the class by rocking the boat. Okay, and then the bottom sentence was, Kim was rocking the boat by jumping up and down on the deck. Well, which one of those was the person literally rocking the boat? Do you think it was the boy causing trouble or Kim jumping up and down on the deck? Yeah, I think it was Kim. Okay, so if Kim is on the deck of the boat and she's jumping up and down, the boat, of course, is going to literally rock. But the top sentence there, rocking the boat means that you are causing trouble. Okay, so if you're causing a little bit of trouble, it could be said that you are rocking the boat. All right, so that top example is non-literal. He's not really rocking a boat. That's just a saying, meaning that he's causing trouble. And in the bottom sentence there, Kim is literally rocking the boat by jumping up and down on the deck. So you can label those two sentences there. Thank you so much for joining me for week 13. I will see you back next week for week 14.